you, my fellow tree huggers. Are we going after the tree muggers?
Yeah!
You know, the people of Ohio and the Mahoning Valley need to get some answers from their government officials. We need to find out why Ohio has become the dumping ground of the United States, and why it's so important that Pennsylvania and New York bring their toxic chemicals and dump them into the Mahoning Valley and cause earthquakes that we have to come out on the steps of the State House and complain about. Are you with me on this?
Yeah!
I need to know, and I think all of us need to know, why it's so easy for them to dump their waste into our land here. But I want to know something else, folks. I want to know why it's such a big secret that we can't get information from the governor, we can't get information from the Ohio Department of Natural Resources, we can't get information from the Ohio EPA and the US EPA and the Ohio Geological Society. All of them are hiding. And why are they hiding? Because money is making them hide. It's not a surprise that campaign contributions sometimes influences the way that legislation is passed here in this building behind me. But standing behind me now are the people who are upset, the people from the Mahoning Valley, from Youngstown, who want to know this. Why has ODNR not come to the table? Why will they not respond to the invitations that I sent through my office to come to Youngstown, Ohio, and explain to the people in the Mahoning Valley what caused the earthquakes? Why do they continuously say that they don't have enough evidence? Well, if they don't have enough evidence, then why did they ask the geological portion of the Ohio Department of Natural Resources to be cut out of the budget on January 1st of last year?
Good point.
We have bills in the House and bills in the Senate that we have begged the Speaker of the House to bring up for consideration. I've sent 3 bills to Speaker Batchelder, 3 letters to Speaker Batchelder regarding the 2 bills that have been offered. And all 3 letters have been ignored. I hope he can hear us now and he doesn't ignore the people of the Mahoning Valley. After 11 earthquakes, we're here to tell them this has got to stop. Let me just close by saying that sometimes you have to ask some questions about why. The legislators behind me have been asking questions about what's going on and why we're having these earthquakes and why we're getting out-of-state waste and why we can't find out what the chemicals are that they're shooting into our earth. The people behind me are asking these questions over and over again. But it's going to take people standing up and calling the Speaker's office. And I'll give you his number. It's 614-466-8140. And remember this. Remember it loud and clear. We never had an earthquake until John Kasich was elected governor. Thank you very much.
I think it's time for a mic check. Who's doing the mic check? Katie? Ready?
Mic check!
Mic check!
Mic check!
Mic check!
We the people of Ohio!
We the people of Ohio!
Would like to address
Would like to address
the gas industry
the gas industry
who is guilty of permanently poisoning our water,
who is guilty of permanently poisoning our water,
exploiting our communities,
exploiting our communities,
disrupting our democracy
disrupting our democracy,
by perpetuating horizontal hydrofracking.
by
The hydrofracking industry is responsible. For contaminating our drinking water. Violating landowners' rights. And evading regulations. Fracking jobs are loaded with injustice. And are completely unsustainable. Elected officials, it is your job. To hear your constituents' needs. And respond accordingly. Corporate influence and greed. Should never dictate our democracy. We will keep organizing. We will not be stopped.
Not be stopped.
Till Ohio is safe from hydrofracking.
Thank you. Thank you. Now I'd like to recognize one of the representatives that is listening to us.